Hello, welcome back to another SIB, StarCastTV International Battle. And this is gonna be today's matchup. It is gonna be Dandy versus Sacsri. And here's another image we'll be looking at. So Dandy versus Sacsri. And let me look at the other image here. They will be played on. Okay, so StarCraft TV International Battle. This is total 9 games, just like Ultimate Battle, just like last time we have been. You guys have been checking out. So here's the map. What we're gonna be seeing from these two players, Dandy and Sacsri. What will it be? So Dandy. Okay, first of all, we're gonna be sticking with the ladder map pool. Last time when we were doing the ultimate battle, we used the lemon, all this ASM map pool. But you know, foreign players are not used to play on those ASM maps that are not on ladder map pool. So this is somewhat changed here. Largo, Revolver, Goodnight, Eclipse, Polypoid. Instead of lemon, there's Fighting Spirit and Ascension as the last. But you know, this is total 9 games. Both of the players have to choose one map each from those the map pool from the bottom. Chakra's Temple, Blockchain, Optimizer, Circuit Breakers, La Mancha, Escalate, Gladiator. And we see Dandy decided to ban Gladiator and chose Optimizer. And Sacsri has chosen Circuit Breakers, and he didn't want it to play on Blockchain. I thought Blockchain was a Zerg map. It was an insane game where we have seen Nada going nuke against Larva, and that was pretty unique, I would say. And we're gonna be moving into game number 1 momentarily. I'm looking at the folder. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. So the first game, it is gonna be played on Eclipse, and we'll be starting in next 5 seconds. Here we go. Dandy versus Sacsri. The first map is on Eclipse. Here we go. Let me move this stuff so I can put my mic close to my mic. 1 second. So this is Dandy versus Sacsri spawning location. In the top right, the white Zerg, this is Sacsri. And the other spawning location at the bottom left, the yellow Terran, this is Dandy. And this is a cross spawn, always 2-player map Eclipse. And we're looking forward to see how well Dandy will be playing. And so far nothing is going crazy. Dandy is not choosing. And we see him finally moving out and CV towards the natural. So this is most likely gonna be a supply depot. And meanwhile, Sacsri has gone for the Overlord. Okay, he has gone for the Overlord. So far nothing has done crazy stuff for both players. I think since they have not played each other at all, or maybe they just played on ladder before but they don't know each other so well, so they just kind of want to test out each other, like, hey, how well can you play your standard play style. So I guess both of the players will be going for the standard style. Dandy going for the 2 depot wall, most likely. So this is 11 barracks. And at the same time, Sacsri is going to go for 12 hatchery. 12 hatchery is always nice against Zerg, against Terran. And for Zerg, it's always nice to have all this larva advantage. And here's a 12 scout. Right now we're seeing from Dandy. Or was it a... yeah, cannot be a 13 scout. So that is a 12 scout by Dandy. And Sacsri is sending the Overlord directly, so the Overlord would have gotten a kill if that was an Arax. But I guess it's not gonna be. So the SCV is about to be sneaking in. And we are seeing... ooh. Okay, the spawning pool does look fast, but the extractor seems a little slow to me because he was queuing up the drone more than he usually doesn't. So he queued up more drones. And finally, extractor just now finished. Extractor finished at 2 minutes 40 seconds. So I'll say that's really late. And because of that first scout by Dendy, he's gonna be immediately putting down the 15cc because it's hatchery first. Okay, I'll go for 15cc, and here it is. And so far it's nothing crazy, but never mind. So it is not gonna be standard build by Dendy. Immediately going for the refinery plus engineering bay, and Dendy is getting a marine on the way. And also the lair tech started for Sacsri. 4 Zerglings are out, and finally chasing the SCV. And I'm pretty sure Sacsri will have some difficult time microing his Zergling with this turn rate. I'm pretty sure they played on turn rate 14, 12, somewhere around there. Can't really blame Dendy about this, but okay, he will eventually pick up that SCV. And Dendy wasn't paying attention. So now, from Sacsri's point of view, he gets to see the marine is building up. The marine count is slowly going up, but he still knows the marine count seems really low. The +1 attack started for Dendy, but Academy doesn't seem too fast to me. So Academy is right now on the way at 3 minutes 50 seconds. And this is what I've been calling all the time. This is an inner 3 hatch. And whenever Zerg is going inner 3 hatch, they don't normally get the Zergling speed because it's not necessary to get Zergling speed. You want to have all those larva advantage. Look how fast that third inner hatchery is. The spire is just now started, but the third hatchery is almost halfway done. So that means he will have those larva advantage, and he can queue up more drones. And normally whenever you are playing 2 hatch Mira into an expansion, you gotta save up your larva count. Like you gotta have those larva count to be saved and make instant 6 Mira on the time. But whenever you're doing inner 3 hatchery, it doesn't really matter. You can actually queue up more drones. So far nothing going crazy. And then he's adding a couple of barracks here and there. Double compensation with the steam upgrade. And so this is what I mean. I'm pretty sure Sacsri should be using some larva. Yeah, he's gonna be using some more of a larva for more overlord production. Yeah, he's saving up the larva. I guess he does have more than enough. This is total 8 drones. So this is more than enough for him. And look at that larva advantage. He already has 8 Mira on the way. So he started making 8 Mira at 5 minutes 35 seconds. And +1 should be starting momentarily. There it is. And finally at the same time the Overlord is moving, running away from the M&M as soon as the barrack lifts up. And we see Dendy put the missile turret over here. Sacsri does get to see it, but he doesn't know there's any other additional missile turret at the bottom side. So now Sacsri is moving out with 8 Mira. And the metabolic boost is also started for Sacsri, making more drones, and also about to have another expansion at the 12 o'clock side. Finally, the 8 Mira is about to be going for sniping some building, but here's what we're gonna be seeing from Dendy. +1 attack is gonna be done momentarily, but the missile turret hasn't finished. Picking up 1 marine, nicely done. About to pick up the missile turret, but it's a 1 shot away from it. And Sacsri is doing his best to micro his Mira micro, buying some time. Oh, he does pick off. Okay, so he does pick off. Hatchery did start. Constantly doing the Mira micro, picking up 1 marine each, 1 by 1. 2 marine, 3 marine, 4 marine. Okay, I guess that's 5. So 6 marine, that's a lot. 7, 8. That's like almost more than 9, I would say. Yeah, the 4 Zerglings were pretty much distracting me so much, and now these... I mean, how can Dendy die to this 8 Mira micro? Dendy wasn't really paying attention with his Mira micro, and I'm pretty sure he didn't have that range upgrade on time. So that Mira harassment was just too much for him. And now the Hydralisk is also done. Lurker upgrade is almost semi done as well. And look at that. Since Sacsri has killed so much of a marine count, and also maybe he just picked up 1 or 2 SCVs, but that's pretty much just did a lot of damage. And we see finally Sacsri making some Hydralisk, shifting it towards the 12 o'clock side, about to morph some lurkers. But ooh, I would say this is a little bit dangerous by him because there's only 7 Mura and no Sunkens yet. Okay, here's finally adding some Sunkens, but we hear some scans going off. Does get to see another Sunken going up at the net, but there are 7 Muras. Is pretty much buying some time nicely. Okay, here's a 7. And also morphing some lurkers. Ooh, high ground Sunken as well. So Sacsri is on point. He's not even taking a risk of taking the 3rd gas immediately. He knows he needs to have more mineral than having more Vespene gas. Okay, as soon as he feels secure. Okay, I feel secured. So I'll put down my 3rd gas now. And now Hype Tech started as well for Sacsri. So here's a lot of imminent force by Dendi. About more than a group. And here's some 2 Marines that are going for the scalp. But I'm not sure what he can actually earn from there. But here are the stack lurkers that I wanted to mention about. Stack lurkers is always scary. And look how much of a drones right now he's making. He's making Ovular, he's making more drone. Evolution chamber is also going up. More drone, pumping up lots of drone from those total 4 hatchery. And what is that? Oh, I thought that was a drone, but never mind. That was a lime collar. So this is a lime collar. Kind of looks like from the minimap, it looks like a white collar. But with the 7 middle, Sacsri is not going to be taking any risk. Okay, maybe he will take a risk of picking up this 2 marine, but gotta be careful. 1 Mira is dangerously low. So he picks up those 2 marine. But somehow the Ovular was out of place, and now this 7 Mira, oh my god, that 7 Mira actually picked up all those marine. He only lost that 2 Mira, and 2 other Muralists are pretty low HP. But I would say Sacsri is so playing well this game. So we see him finally getting the Evolution Chamber armor upgrade, double Evolution Chamber, Defilement, another macro hatchery at the main base, and finally the Nidus Canal is on the way too. So look at this. This is a typical Zerg players all the time. We'll be seeing stacking the lurkers and also covering it with a single Ovular. And what can Dendi actually do from this game? I'm not sure yet, but we see him immediately putting down the command center. So I like this idea, going for the super 3rd command center while Zerg is starting to queue up more of a worker counts and more macro hatcheries and slowly developing the infrastructures. And we see the Ultralisk Cavern already started, and I'm not sure what this Nidus Canal is. Oh, that's a double Nidus Canal. I'm not sure what that is, but Sacsri. Wait, what? Yeah, I am just slowly getting confused. I'm not sure what this is about, but there's a double Nidus Canal. Yeah, double Nidus Canal over here. 1 Mira somehow slipped out and about to take another expansion at 11 o'clock. 3rd base is secured for Dendi. That's great. Adding more of a missile turret. That must be the 2-2 upgrade on the way for Dendi. That's a good news for him. Now the consume upgrade is almost semi done, 70%, 80% done. And Sacsri is about to move out here, but he gotta be careful. There's a handful of Marines still waiting at the outside here. And if he moves out, he gotta be careful of that. +1 armor is also supporting him, but that's a lot of cracklings. Oh, he doesn't have cracklings, does he? Or maybe he just got that crack upgrade. Yeah, it does seem like it's cracklings, but so he did lose some lurkers for those trade, but I'm not sure what whether that was a good trade for him or whatnot. But when we look at the drone count, 48 workers. So whenever Zerg starts to have a lot of workers, that's the sign you're gonna be having some difficulty. So now those cracklings, it doesn't seem like cracklings to me. Okay, so I was wrong, he didn't get the cracklings, so he's now finally getting the cracklings on the way. Some overloads are misplaced, but doesn't really matter because these number of two Scourge is about to look for a science vessel, but that's a bunch of firebats. So now Sacsri has to run away. He doesn't have those. He's trying to surround those firebat. Not gonna be working against those firebat. Using one dark swarm, but one more dark swarm is available, but really be using it. I guess he can't. Okay, I guess he'll just let it go. Ultralisk Cavern just now finished of getting the armor, the bonus armor. So that means that it is gonna be double upgrade for 1-1 upgrade for Sacsri, and also a 2-2 upgrade is gonna be done for Dendi as well momentarily. We see finally putting a Nidus Canal. That's the third Nidus Canal. Third Nidus Canal connecting to 11 o'clock. About to use the plague. Oh, that hurts. That literally hurts to watch. And we see there are 2 science vessels. We need to see more science vessels, but never mind. I am wrong about this game. I thought he would be making some more vessels, but here's a 4 dropship right now. We're gonna be seeing from Dendi. This is gonna be a super doom drop. Every single dropship has 8 marine each, pretty much, with some medics. So that's pretty much about 50. So every single dropship is 10 supply. 8 M&M plus dropship, that's 10 supply. So this is 40 supply. So 40 supply of this doom drop. Gotta be going in, but gotta be careful at the same time. There are 2 vessels about to use the irradiate, but he didn't evacuate. So now those 2 ultras will get irradiated. But you definitely do not want to erase your drone. He doesn't definitely. But at the same time, here are the 3 dropship. Okay, 1 dropship does get picked up, but the Ultralisk does have the speed, about to secure this base. And I think these M&M is trapped. Okay, I hear some drop here. More drops at the behind of the mineral line, but at the same time, Dendi is preparing for the battle cruiser. Battle cruiser is finally out for Dendi. 8 racks macro, looking solid, but he does forgot to upgrade the 2-2 upgrade, but still good. He's still ahead of upgrade. He does still have chance to keep up this game because the number of marine medic force is still large enough to hold off the center line, but gotta be careful because Sacsri is still about to prepare this 11 o'clock expansion. Once Zerg starts to take this number of investment gas, that is gonna be an insane time. But the number of Scourge is slowly falling. Okay, now the M&M is moving out. I heard dropship popped somewhere. Yeah, we see finally he is moving out with this bunch of M&M with 2 battle cruisers, but no science vessels supporting. I guess Sacsri is gonna be going for the fight here against these 2-2 upgrade bio. I'm not sure whether this is a good trade. Yeah, those Ultralisks, he just threw 4 Ultralisks there for that fight, and he wasn't really earning in that fight as well too. And Sacsri is now in a little bit of a trouble because he doesn't have Scourge. He does make some Scourge, about to put some Creek Colony. He should be spamming some Scourge because there are 2 battle cruisers about to harass the 12 o'clock side. Nidus Canal is gonna get picked off. Okay, he was adding more of a spore here and there. Ooh. So another dropship got picked off, so Dendi gotta be careful. If you constantly get those plagued on battle cruisers and losing the dropship at the same time, that is not gonna help you so well. But here is the double. Spore was supporting, but the Nidus Canal is gone. Here's the engagement going up. Defiler using the plague on the M&M, nicely done. 2 vessels. 1 vessel didn't use the irradiate, but here's once again another M&M force will be attacking the 11 o'clock side. But where are the units for Sacsri? Okay, 11 o'clock, it does about to fall. I mean, Dendi does have a lot of army right now. He does have 2-2 upgrade and 3-3 upgrade on the way. And right now, Sacsri's upgrade is kind of stuck at this 2-2 upgrade. But this is a good time for Sacsri that he can go for the fight because the even matchup. Whenever Zerg has the even matchup against the bio ball, that's the good time that Zerg can actually start being aggressive. So now, Sacsri has lost a lot of drone at the 11 o'clock side, so I feel like this is a big time trouble for Sacsri because he does have a lot of macro hatchery. but he's right now stuck at low eco with the 37 workers. So Dandy is playing so well this game. Oh my god, that's a triple starport. And triple starport making more of a science vessels. I don't see much of a science vessel. I guess Sacsri was picking up all those vessels nicely all the time. And here's another 4 ultras will be coming. Gotta use the swarm. Okay, that's a nice swarm. Maybe another swarm or maybe a plague. Okay, that is gonna be another swarm. Consuming 2 more Zerg, then that is gonna be another plague. Oh, never mind, not a plague, but using another dark swarm. That's a bunch of ultras just now. Somehow it just came out from nowhere. I think those ultras probably came out while 11 o'clock was getting destroyed, and all those saved up gas that he just exchanged for those number of ultras. And now these vessels popping. Oh, before using the irradiate. Oh, this is not looking great. Dandy's macro was so great. Okay, he does have. That's so many barracks. That's about 12 barracks. Okay, so that's 9 plus 3. So that is 12 barracks by Dandy. But the number of ultras is just looking insane. And okay, I think he just picked up the defiler. But these Darksworn is still supporting him at the 8 o'clock site. And now Sacsri is on point. He did queue some more of a drone camp, but okay, he's right now trying to take another expansion at this 5 o'clock as well. Another counter attack, but here the 2 lurkers were stacked with the single ultralisk and 4 zergons are supporting. The number of ultralisks will go for the backstab. I mean, that's a bunch of fire bats, but fire bats are not actually good against the ultralisks. Here's the M&M forces coming, but I gotta be careful that 2 lurkers are stacked. He should be knowing it. Okay, he's gonna be using the irradiate on the lurker, so that's nice, but at the same time, here's another counter attack. Dandy has the upgrade advantage, but the number of a marine force is just pretty much out of place. I mean, killing that 5 o'clock expansion is also good too, but Dandy is out of money. Dandy is totally out of money right now, not having any saved out bank here. And this is gonna be at the bust at the natural with this number of ultralisks. Ooh, Sacsri is about to win this game because we're going to get the supply. 120 versus 99. Dandy is totally out of money. And I hear some scan going on. I think this is a GG scan. He was checking. Oh, so he backstabbed me. But do you have your expansion? He doesn't. So maybe he thinks that he can still make a comeback with this triple starport and using some miracle happens. But I don't think Dandy can keep up because he doesn't have any supply left, and Sacsri will be winning the game number 1. Yeah, so that was insane play by Dandy. I thought Dandy was gonna win the game because Sacsri was losing the 11 o'clock expansion and I'm kinda stuck at 3 base. And you know, a lot of Zerg players are saying Eclipse is really hard to play against Terran because it's very hard for them to take the 4th gas, and he somehow took that double gas at the 11 o'clock expansion. He did secure it. Nidus Canal was connected. Sunkens were also supporting and having all this 5 gas, but the moment where he got distracted by those battle cruisers at the 12 o'clock side, he lost his track that he couldn't defend the 11 o'clock expansion, but he did have that saved up gas and exchange for all those ultralisks and go for the counter attack, and that was a fantastic move by Sacsri. And that was a little bit sloppy by Dandy. He was doing so well, but anyways, we will be moving into game number 2. It will be chosen by Dandy, and Dandy wanted to play on Ascension. That's interesting. So we'll be moving into game number 2 now. Dandy versus Sacsri on Ascension. Alright, we'll be looking at this spawning location in the bottom left. I don't know what color this is, but Dandy is located at 8 o'clock, spawning location in the bottom left, Dandy. And the other player, Sacsri, who's leading this score 1-0 so far. And he spawned at bottom right. This is I'll say gray color, Sacsri, Zerg. And he's sending the Overlord scouting. This is a regular scouting pattern. You kind of want to send your first Overlord to opponent's natural all the time. That's the closest distance. And it's kind of like a textbook. And now we're going to be seeing Dendi moving out another SCV to the natural. Okay, this is a depot. So Dendi is more likely going to go for depot barracks wall and going for the expansion. But we see Sacsri is also making an Overlord as well. So far nothing is going crazy. And my mouth is getting dried. It's becoming so cold in Korea. And I also started to use the heater, so my mouth is slowly getting dried. Okay, I sipped some water, and we see Sacsri gonna go for 12 hatchery here. And will he be queuing up more drone? No, this time he's not queuing up more drones. Interesting. The last game he was queuing up more drones and he was kind of delaying his extractor timing. But now I guess he will be playing standard, but at the same time Dendi will be playing the standard once again. 12 scout. So 11 pull into 10 gas. So classic of 2 hatch opening. Here's a drone scout by Sacsri. And so far nothing is going crazy. I think Dendi, you're taking a risk. He didn't get to find where the opponent located at, but he'll be immediately putting down the 15cc. Not even a marine production yet, and also building a depot at the same time. And Dendi is playing super greedy, I would say. Man, finally at the same time, Dendi, Sacsri saw Dendi's depot, but Dendi didn't get to see his Overlord, I would say. So he was checking all the way to 12 o'clock and checking the extractor. Oh, I don't see any creep. So he just backed off immediately. Another, here's a drone. Was about to harass that depot a little, but didn't work so well. And the alert tech on the way for Sacsri. Metabolic boost should be starting momentarily. Oh, he did use another money. Yeah, still not using that money for the metabolic boost yet, but he's okay. He does finally get it. So here's the Overlord is now on the way. Yeah, so far nothing is going crazy. That SCV rotation. And also Sacsri will be putting a single Overlord over here at the natural, so he's gonna be constantly checking what Dendi is actually doing. He's getting all the intel. But what we're gonna be seeing is, ooh, Dendi has gone for a factory build here. Is he gonna be putting down another factory? Oh yes, he will be putting down another factory. So this is gonna be Rex expand into a mech play with the collide opening against this Sacsri who is making the metabolic boost, but he doesn't know what Dendi is doing. Yeah, he's about to shove in the Overlord. Okay, you have a marine, but your barrack is not blinking. What is this? He should be start thinking about this. Okay, now we get to see Sacsri will be taking another expansion. Okay, he does get to see the machine shop. So that's a good intel. That Sacsri got an information that's an add-on. So if Dendi has put down those factory at the bottom side of the command center, he could have hit this machine shop, but I guess he can't anymore. And now Sacsri is definitely aware of it, and we'll be making more Zerglings. And this is something that I heard from Zerg players, that if someone goes for factory Rex expand into a factory opening like this, vulture, this kind of vulture opening. Okay, he didn't make a vulture, but if let's say instead of getting the machine shop, he got a vulture out, then that vulture can be stopped by only 8 Zerglings. That's what I heard from the Zerg players. So investing total 200 minerals and having 8 Zerglings for the counter against that one vulture opening. But we see the obelisk gonna be moving around, but he doesn't get to see any vulture. So that's an interesting move. We see Sacsri getting the +1 attack, and Mira is on the way. This is a 3 factory Goliath by Dendi. More missile turret going up, and also having a second refinery at the net, so that he has mined that gas for a long time, I would say. +1 on the way, and Charon booster as well. Dendi has a lot of Vespene gas, but with that Vespene gas, he can't really do anything yet with his only triple factory so far. But let's see what he's going to be deciding to do, whether he's going to be going for a timing attack with a maybe 5-6 factory, or is he going to be going for... Oh, here's a missile turret will be attacking. Not missile turret. Zergens will be attacking the depot line, and here's a 7 SCV. We'll be picking up some 1 or 2 SCV, and at the same time picking up 1 Goliath. So Dendi is taking a lot of damage here. Natural depot just got picked off. The number of mutas is still large. 7 muta can one-shot the SCV 1 by 1. 3 SCV, 4 SCV. So none of the mutas has got killed. And we see Sacsri is going for heavy Vespene gas playstyle. He hasn't put down any sunken, so I would say this is a very interesting move. But we see him mining triple gas already at 7-minute mark, so I will say Sacsri is not interested of going late game. I have a feeling this guy will go for heavy muta all in with the only triple gas. So let's see what we'll do. Yeah, he's squeezing all of his money for all those number of mutalists. 11 muta and 2 muta still. These mutas are wounded, low HP. But we see Dendi is adding more factories, so this is gonna be a timing attack. More Goliath production on the way for Dendi. Finally making a siege tank. And I find the siege tank switch is a little too fast against the mass muta, but Dendi is right now completely blind. He doesn't know what's going on. He checked the Spartak earlier, but that's all he did. He doesn't know whether Sacsri has taken the 3rd expansion, but he should be knowing he has taken it. But we see Sacsri. Ooh, so I just heard some borrow, so those are the borrowed Zerglings. So nice map vision control by Sacsri. 11 muta just moving around, and also that's a lot of drone saturation. So he's completely saturated. 6 drone over here, adding more drones and squeezing all of his money. If we look at Sacsri's supply count, 83 already. 83 versus 82 Dendi, and Dendi's having all those 6 factory all the way, but he doesn't have scanners yet. We'll be having that comset station momentarily. Here's the attack with a +1 attack. Muta picking up double missile turret, but I don't know if this is enough Goliath to hold off. This is more than 11. Crushing all those Goliath. Ooh, those Goliath got picked up, and I think Sacsri should be careful. Gotta be running away from the missile turret range. We see him getting this plus. That must be the +2. Yeah, +1 is done, but so that must be the +2 attack upgrade by Sacsri. And Sacsri is gonna be diving into this mass Goliath. But look, when we look at the number of mutalist count, still large enough, picking up some SCV 1 by 1, but still taking so much of damage by the Goliath. And oh no, 7 mutalists remaining. And once again, Sacsri is gonna be taking another expansion at the 1 o'clock site, and this 1 o'clock gas is 5,000 Vespene gas, so that's also good news. Dendi is about to be moving out here. Ooh, gotta be careful. But Sacsri is pretty much watching everything what's going on. He's gonna be adding some sunken colony. We hear double scan going off. Scan at the main, and also scan at the natural as well. So this so far a lot of harassment has been going on. Yeah, this is a somewhat weird mining, I would say, but Main base has been taking so much of a damage, but here's another counter attack going off by Dendi, but I'm not sure whether this is a good counter because Sacsri has a lot of drone. He can just run away and give up this expansion, and this is gonna be a counter attack. Is he about to like just keep picking up all this Goliath and go for the backstab here? Okay. Let's see whether this is a good decision making or whatnot, but oh, Mr. Ali Mutilus. Mr. Ali Mutilus. 4 meta word thrown away for free. Yeah, these number of Mutilus is so large and picking up one SCV one by one. Oh no, he's attacking the armory some. Attacking the... Oh, I'm not sure he can actually hold off. Yeah, more Goliaths are coming out, but Sacsri is right now out of money. Okay, he's adding more Sunken Colony. So base trade against Terran. Let's see how it goes. Oh, another additional Muta just got picked off, so that's not good. The number of Goliaths has gotten what am I saying? The number of Mutas count got low, but what does Sacsri actually have? This Muta only. Against this number of Goliath that has armor 1. Okay, the Sunken does finish. And I guess Sacsri will just tap out. Okay, that's a interesting game, I'll say. I thought Dendi was gonna lose whenever it was a base trade, but Sacsri decided to go for all-in move with the Muta, and Dendi with the 6 factory Goliath production against the mass Muta. That was a good trade-off for Dendi and defending that mass Muta counterattack at his main base, defending it so well. So that was a fantastic play by Dendi. So the score is going to be tied up 1-1, and Sacsri made a mistake in game number 2. We'll be seeing from game number 3 as well. Game number 3 will be chose by Sacsri. He chose Fighting Spirit. So yeah, so Sacsri lost the game, so he gets to choose the map for the next. Loser always choose the next map. And let me go look for something. I need to grab something like a chocolate. I'm having a little bit of a headache here. 1 second. I grabbed something to eat, so I should be feeling okay. Well, if I finish this food, I got some bread here. This Pfizer vaccine is kind of hurting me a little, but still feeling better. But anyways, we will be moving into game number 3. Now, Dendi versus Sacsri on Fighting Spirit. So Sacsri decided to go for the all-in move, but he died to those mass Goliath that game, and he's now on a... He should not be underestimating Dendi's power here. And spawning location in the top right, magenta color. This is Sacsri. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom right, the purple Terran. And I really hate this. Blizzard, like they said, if someone chooses the color and another player wants to choose something similar color, they cannot choose it. But if it's ever if the game has played with the random, this is what happens. If someone gets magenta, and you can actually have purple color too. So let's see if I can fix this color. Oh, I can. Okay, I can fix the color red versus blue. So this is gonna be looking better. So then they're spawning, starting with the depot at the bottom. So far nothing is crazy, standard. And Sacsri will be going for Overlord into an expansion most likely. And let's see how they're gonna be played. So far nothing is going crazy. Sacsri is gonna go for 12 hatcher just like last game. And here's 11 barracks and 12 scout by Dendi. So far nothing is going crazy and standard. And we're gonna keep our eyes on Sacsri's main base, whether he's gonna be going for 12 hatcher into 12 pool or 11 pool into extractor. But we see him going for spawning pool, and we see him also. This is a super early drone scout, I would say. Okay, I guess he's just over up. He just wants to be secure from all those 8 racks cheats or something. So that's a super duper early scout by Sacsri. Playing super safe. And now going for 2 hatch Mira once again. Or maybe 2 hatch lair tech into something. Can be lurkers. But we'll see momentarily and figure out. And Sacsri will be looking at this command center. He knows what's up. Sacsri will be pulling back this drone home. And whenever Zerg player gets to see 15cc, they kind of like to go for making 6 Zergling. Especially the map is kind of like a close distance to each other. And we see him, he's saving up the larvae. So 2 Zergling, 4 Zergling, 6 Zergling. Yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. Like Zerg players, whenever they get to see 15cc, oh, you're playing greedy, you didn't even make a marine. So I'll be sending my 6 Zergling to force you to put down the bunker. And that actually will force Dendi to put a bunker. Yeah, he will be ignoring the scouting SCV. Yeah, he should be ignoring that scouting SCV, but that's a nice block. But okay, he does buy some time with that SCV, but the bunker is just now started, and 5 lings are already halfway there. But bunker takes about 19 seconds, and that's really fast. And Polypoid is also on the way. More drone production. Yeah, so this is a downside. Like, I mean, 19 seconds is pretty darn fast, but the Zerglings, whoa, pick up those double marine. Ooh, then they totally miscalculated that bunker timing. Yeah, as soon as he sees the Zergling, he should have put down the bunker. But now those Zerglings will be just pretty much doing some lots of damage, and we see Sacsri adding some drone. He does forgot to add a spire, so he should be adding it by now. But I guess Sacsri will be just backing up because he wasn't queuing up more Zerglings. We'll be queuing up the drone. And that's a lot of drone already. I mean, his spire didn't start on time. So Sacsri's spire timing was a bit off. But he does deny that scouting SCV. So now Dendi's in a trouble. He doesn't know how fast the spire tech is. And now his academy is not as fast as usual. Because he was getting so much harassment. And now Sacsri is taking another expansion. That is a lot of drone right now we're seeing. So for nothing crazy. Academy is done. Double add-on for Dendi. So this is gonna be Comsat Station. 2 medic followers should be on the way momentarily. And Sacsri will be adding a Creek Colony because he wants to be safe. Fighting Spirit rush distance is really close. You gotta put down the Creek Colony immediately. So Dandy is gonna be moving out with 8 Marine, but 2 Zergons are pretty much watching everything. Mutalisk is right now on the way. Sunken Colony did start. Let's see how it goes. Okay, using the first scan. Okay, I'm not sure whether this is a good dive, but here are the 4 Muta. I mean, 8 Marines that are pretty darn weak, I would say. But here's the number of Mutas slowly getting large and large. 6 Muta against 5 Muta, 4 Muta, 3 Muta, 2 Muta. That's a Sacsri's amazing Muta micro. I mean, what is Dandy doing? Oh, okay, he rotated those double fire back. But this is a big time trouble, I would say. I'm not sure what I can actually say about this. Dandy was not paying attention of his M&M and he did lose a lot. But now once again Dandy is doing the same tactic. He's gonna be going all the way up to 5 racks immediately. With the +1 attack, range upgrade should be done by now too. So yeah, Dandy is just gonna be super duper all in here with the +1 5 racks. But oh my god, that's a triple kill. Did you guys see that? Like the 9 Mutalisk was attacking with the hold position, picked up 3 Marine with the 9 Muta. So now Dandy is gonna be having trouble mining the natural. This is not a wonderful missile turret placement, but now this turret will get picked off. Another one will get picked off. And now natural is so vulnerable. A lot of SCVs are getting picked off. Sacsri is just microing the Muta so well. And now he's just also adding more drones here too, so he's gonna be playing safe just like game number 1 here. Hydroden, the lurker upgrade, and also going for the Queen's Nest. And I feel like just by looking at how fast the Hydroden and lurker upgrade is, I feel like this is gonna be... I think I know what this is. I feel like this is gonna be the Guardian build. The Guardian, Lurker, Defiler. He has done this before in the past, like where he was playing against like Flash or someone like those top tier players like Light. Sacsri really loves to go for the Lurker, Defiler, Guardian, everything shoved into Terran's natural and forcing Terran to lift up the command center. And I think that's what he's actually aiming for. But +1 attack is also on the way too. That's about 11 Mutalisk, so that is going to be doing lots of job. 10 Muta. Oh, Comsat station is about to fall off. Oh, okay. Then they use that scanner on time, so he does get to see Hydroden Evolution Chamber. But no lurkers at the net. But the number of M&M is looking high to me. Okay, now lurkers are out. Lurkers are out, but the number of marine count is seems really high, I would say. Oh, 2 obelisks are a little bit out of place, but maybe sacrificing those 2 obelisks for delaying the marine push, that would be okay for him. Yeah, I was right. So this is gonna be the strategy what we're gonna be seeing from Sacsri. He really loves to go for this typical tactic that he does against the Terran. Guardian, Lurker, Defiler, Zergling, shoving in everything with also +1 armor on the way as well. And Sacsri is one of the players who's really good at this strategy, and he beat lots of players like Light, Rush, and even Flash. Like, even Flash couldn't hold off this typical scary move. And we see more of a Mutalisk harassment was done by Sacsri. 11, I mean the natural is completely not mined. Ooh, this is up to 7 barracks. So heavy all in by Dandy. But there are 5 lurkers. But can he actually bust it? +1 armor did not finish, but he's gonna be shoving in. Can he actually break it? I'm not sure whether he can. Those 2 dunkers are pretty much soaking up all the shots so well. And Dandy couldn't keep up this game anymore. And Sacsri will easily win this game number 3. So that was painful to watch. as a Terran player's perspective, you know, I'm Terran too. So, I mean, whenever those first M&M just got picked off against 6 Mira and you weren't trading so well, and you lose all those M&M in the early game, you're pretty much messed up so hard that the next combo is gonna be can be all in Mira, or Zerg can just start making bunch of drone and having more eco boost than what you have. And that was like the perfect example that how Sacsri shown in game number 3. And Dandy is losing this game 1-2. Sacsri is winning 2-1. And now it's time for Dandy to choose the map. And he chose the map Good Night. So we'll be moving into game number 4. Good Night starting now. Alright, so spawning location in the bottom, in the top right, top left. I can't even look at the minimap correctly today. So spawning location in the top left, the red Terran, this is Dendi. Other spawning location in the bottom left, the blue Zerg, who is leading the score 2-1. This is Sacsri. So Sacsri has been showing fantastic macro game from both of the games, and we see him so far nothing going crazy, making more drones. And let's see Dendi whether he's interested of going for any sort of cheese or just on bio once again, or maybe mech play. But we're gonna be, let's see, it is gonna be a 9 depot at the main. No, never. Oh, okay, 9 depot at the main. I thought he wasn't building it, so I thought he would be going for maybe triple 10, like 10 depot, 10 barracks, and 10 refinery, and going for maybe mech build, but never mind. And now we see Sacsri. Ooh, Sacsri chose a build. We'll be going for 9 pull here. And this seems like a gas trick by Sacsri. So whenever Zerg does the drone trick or gas trick, you get a bonus drone. And whenever that drone pops out, you go for the scout. Oh, okay, Sacsri is not gonna go for the scout, never mind. So he's gonna be feeling confident. He doesn't want to do scout at all. Interesting. And we see the Oboler is gonna be coming out momentarily. Spawning pool. And Oboler comes out at the same time. Here's the 6 Zergling now on the way. So far nothing is crazy. Then they will be going for barracks into another. Ooh, that's a super duper double scout by Dendi. Here's a 9 pull, 6 link into hatchery, and also taking an extractor at the same time. Now those 6 Zerglings are now out on the map, but scouting SCV got stuck by the terrain and immediately gets picked up. He did get to see the hatchery at the net, but he can't really tell whether this is an overpull or 9 pull. But he will be pulling out some SCV and start defending the net, or I should say the high ground. So let's see how well he will be defending it. Okay, 1 SCV gets picked off. 2 SCV. I feel like that was a little bit overextended by Sacsri. But now Sacsri will be starting his lair attack on the way. And then since he has picked up lots of Zergling, he's so confident that he can put down the CC at the net immediately. Instead of putting a command center on the high ground, he can just literally take it in instant. 4 Marine with the 2nd barracks. So far nothing is crazy, but Meta Bleep is on the way for Sacsri. So in this kind of game scenario, I feel like Sacsri will go for mass Zergling. And he does get 4 more Zerglings. Yeah, I think he's trying his best to hide it. Okay, maybe he'll just show it. Maybe he'll just show his Zerglings, and yeah, whenever the Overlord comes out, he gotta be desperately get this SCV if he wants to go for Master Zergling. But never mind, he's not interested of going for Master Zergling. He's gonna be queuing up more drones. There are 5 Zerglings at the net, and also 4 Zerglings at the main. And this is good for good news for Dendi, that Dendi knows how fast the Spire Tech is. And now we get to see the Academy. I feel like Dendi has squeezed all of his money for more of a marine production. Yeah, that's a lot of marine production, I would say. So Dendi is somewhat aware of some kind of a sort of Zergling all-in, and he's kind of feeling insecure that he wants to play really safe. So he was cutting up the gas a little, that he wants to have more mineral income. But a number of Zerglings are pretty much doing some harassment. But there are 8 Zerglings. And we're also looking at Sacsri's main base. He does have 19 drone, but I don't know whether he can actually afford to put another hatchery. But maybe he's not. I think he made. I feel like he made just way too many Zerglings that he cannot afford to put down another hatchery, like a macro hatchery. But we'll be seeing momentarily. Middle is on the way with the +1 attack, and eBay is also on the way for Dendi. eBay finishes, +1 on the way. Missile turret, but let's see how well he can actually put down the missile turret at the 11 o'clock nap. This is the moment where I really hate. Once you add scanner, your SCV start mining from the behind. So look at this. So he's adding some missile turret at the main and the backside. Yeah, this is now this is right now it happens. Your SCV start mining backwardly. I really don't understand why this ever happens. Like, this missile turret is not really necessarily distracting of mining padding, but it kind of does, I guess. And now it's gonna force. Look, Dendi is having a trouble mining the net, but let's see how well he'll be defending. Some Mura Micro again with the 6 harassing Dendi's net. Range upgrade is still not done yet. One missile turret will go down. Oh, this is not looking great. So here's the A Mura Micro versus Eminem. Look how strong Sacsri's Mura Micro is. Like, he just picked up like 5 marine for almost free. Oh, Dendi, you don't want to lose this depot. If you lose this depot, I mean, you got nothing. Okay, he was teching up. So Dendi was teching up, but his range upgrade is not even done yet. So that's a bad news. I mean, no range upgrade at 7-minute mark against this number of a Muralist who has 9 Mura, and this guy is X-Pro, who's so good at Mura Micro. And now I'll go for the boss at the net. Bonker will go down, Eminem. Okay, that's a nice hold so far, but now the missile turret will go down. Oh, my medic gets picked off. Marine also gets picked up. Oh my god, 3 kills. 5 kills. Oh my god, it's just obliterated. That Mura Micro is just completely insane. I mean, I couldn't even expect that I didn't literally expect that this will ever happen. So that was a bad mistake by Dendi, that he totally forgot about getting the plus. He did get +1 upgrade on the way, but he does forgot to get the range upgrade. So the range upgrade was not done for Dendi, and that was a little bit unfortunate that he messed up the build order and not getting the range upgrade on time. And Sacsri was just constantly picking up the marine here and there and pretty much hurting him a lot. So that was pretty much scary, I would say. So now Sacsri is gonna be leading the score more, 3-1. So that's not a good sign for Dendi. Dandy, you're the one chose the map. Good night, but he just got rushed. And let me finish eating this bread. I couldn't really finish this bread, so let me take a short break. We'll be coming back soon, and don't go away. I'll be taking about like 30 seconds. Alright, I'm back. I was choking on my bread, so I gotta grab some water. So I'm back and I'm feeling a little bit better here. So Sacsri is winning 3-1, and Dandy once again will be choosing another map, and he's gonna be choosing Polypoid. So we'll be moving into Polypoid now. Thank you for waiting. We'll be moving into game number 5 now. Sacsri versus Dandy. Alright, so now the spawning location in the top right, the red Terran, this is Dandy. And the other side of the player spawning location in the top left, the blue Zerg, this is Sacsri. And he has shown this fantastic Mira micro so far. And Dandy is having a difficulty defending that Mira micro earlier. And hopefully he doesn't make that same mistake once again. And let's see, we see Sacsri is sending the overlord direction towards the 7 o'clock. So far nothing is going crazy, standard. But we see Dandy is doing 8 racks. Okay, this is 8 racks build, I would say. So finally, the first time Dandy has pulled out a strategy. He will be taking a risk. 8 racks. Yeah, so this is a risk. The risky build that Dandy right now doing. 8 racks is definitely great against any sort of or I should say 12 hatchery. It is definitely great against 12 hatchery, but against the pool first, it's not that great. But we also gonna be looking carefully of Sacsri, what he's actually gonna be doing. Oh, he'll be queuing up more drones, so no pool so far. Oh no. Remember what I just said? I mean, Arax is good against 12 battery, but not good against any sort of spawning pool first. And this is a pool first by Sacsri, and he's also going for the extractor as well. So now Dandy's a little bit of a trouble here. Okay, double SCP scout, we're also taking the refinery. So let's see how well he can actually harass. And now Sacsri is about to put down the hatchery. But we gotta be looking at his main base carefully, how much of a Zergling he's gonna be affording. Okay, here is the extractor finishes. 3 drone gets inside of the extractor. 1 more drone. And now this is a bit of trouble for Dandy. Dandy is just gonna be waiting until maybe 3 marine or 4 marine total. Here are the 4 Zerglings are on the way. I'm looking carefully here. Dandy's cutting off some SCP production here. Another marine production as well. And still no factory has started. That SCP has been just rotating inside of the main base and buying some time. But immediately gets picked up, but at the same time Sacsri is taking a risk. Okay, Sacsri was taking a risk and now he does not have much of a Zerglings, but he does have 4. Oh, okay, he made a mistake. What can he actually do? Okay, those are more drones. I think he has to cancel the hatchery, but oh, I'm not sure. He might have to pull out some drone. Ooh, lack of Zergling count. Oh, if he didn't lose those 2 Zerglings earlier, he could have easily defended with a bonus 2 Zerglings, but now Dandy is on great position with those marine count and also putting down the bunker, but I guess the marine actually couldn't sneak in. Yeah, the marine was not able to run to the top side, so now Sacsri's getting the metabolic boost. Another bunker is started too, but now the 9 drone constantly running away, waiting for the metabolic boost, but gotta be careful. The metabolic boost is done, but the bunker is about to be done as well. Sacsri, you gotta be taking a risk, or can you actually pick up all those marine? But never mind. 1 SCV still remaining. I think this might be the GG move. Vulture is also out for Dandy. Ooh, the bunker is not going down. Losing so much of a drone count. This is hurt. Oh, this is so hurt. Yeah, Sacsri is immediately putting down their Hydra, because in order to stop this vulture, you gotta make a Hydra or maybe a Mutilus or some sort of like a sunken, like something like a besides Zerglings, like a range unit. Range unit can actually stop the vulture, but oh, this is just kind of painful to watch. I would say 6 drone only against the vulture micro with the 14 SCP still remaining. And Dandy does have a lot of money, but he's not spending his money with the command center yet. He's just focusing on the vulture micro. He definitely knows he can actually end the game with just pure vulture micro. So yeah, that is gonna be the GG by Sacsri. And that was a great move. I would say that was a great move by Dandy. With the Arax opening, that instead of cutting the marine production, he immediately went for 4 marine and 1 for the bunker rush. And that was all those kind of 4 marine decision making that Dandy has done was fantastic here. And Sacsri was taking a risk here, gambling in that game number 5, that he thought he can just win the game easily with going super fast Mira with the 12 pool opening, but he was having such low Zergling count that he cannot defend this pressure. So now it is gonna be Sacsri's map. He's gonna be choosing the map for game number 6. And Sacsri decided to play on Largo instead of playing on the other map like Revolver. Revolver is a Zerg map, I would say, but he doesn't want it to play Revolver yet. But let's see for the game number 6, Sacsri versus Dandy on Largo. Alright, so spawning location, the top blue, the Zerg. This is Sacsri. And the other side of the player, spawning location, the bottom left, the red Terran. This is Dandy. And so far, Dandy is slowly making some comeback here. Still not a favor of this, but total 9 games yet, but 2 to 3 so far. He still have chance if he wins the rest of the matches on game number 6, 7, 8, 9. He will be winning this series, and let's see how well he's gonna be played, and let's see whether he's gonna be doing another 8 racks or whatnot. But he's not gonna be doing the 8 racks. But let's see what Sacsri is gonna be doing. Okay, Overlord. So instead of going for the 9-pole build, Sacsri decided to go for Overlord. So both of the players will be playing standard. Nothing is going crazy. Interesting that Dandy decided to put the depot over here. It's kind of dangerous that if he puts those another depot over here, that gets completely blocked. And you cannot put buildings at the behind. But we see Dandy playing standard so far. 11 barracks and 12 scout, and once again Sacsri is going to go for 12 pole. So I think Sacsri, his pride got hurt from game number 5, that he wants to do that 12 pull into extractor again, once again from game number 6 here, that he kind of wants to prove, hey, I made a mistake from that last game, so I'm just gonna do the same strategy one more time on this game number 6 and show you what can it be different. So we see finally the extractor is done, putting those 2 drone inside, another drone, and then he should be starting. Yeah, he should be starting the CC momentarily. Okay, I would say this is super duper greedy, I would say. I mean, he didn't even build depot. Yeah, so I would say this is a super duper greedy move. 4 Zerglings are now out, but Sacsri is not gonna be leaving his main base, because since he's the one choosing to go for super fast lair attack. He wants to cut off that scouting SCV and not giving intels to Dandy that hey, I might go lurk, or hey, I might go Mira, or maybe I'll just go for all in Zergling or whatsoever. But now here's something that I wanted to talk about. Whenever the scouting SCV dies immediately, that's the bad sign. The Zergling speed is on the way with also Hydra then. So I have a feeling this is gonna be the all-in play, I would say. I mean, Sacsri is already low on money. He doesn't have much of money to do something right now. Bunker is going out for Dandy. Double barracks with the refinery as well. So now the natural bunker is now done. That's a good sign, and we see Sacsri is making 3 lurker upgrade, and he should, whenever Zerg is doing this 12 pull into lurker all in, they always gonna have 3 Zerglings with a massive amount of Zergling count. We see Sacsri is gonna be hunting for any sort of hidden SCV. So far nothing is crazy, but he's gonna be having this 3 Hydralisk will be out on the map. Yeah, more Zergling production on the way. So lurker upgrades are almost done too, 60 to 70% done, almost 80 momentarily. And Dandy does not have the academy yet, so I would say this academy is really late. Like, he gotta get the comsat station immediately and get any sort of intel, but I'm not sure. I mean, there are already 3 Hydralisks out on the map and about to morph. Yeah, there were finally 3 lurkers are started. Two Zerglings got picked up. That's not gonna. Yeah, we gotta be hearing. We just heard the first scan at the main base. So he used the scan at the main base and saw there's a Hydra den. But here's gonna be the counterattack. I mean, he does have great amount of marine count, but this number was working with all-in move. But I feel like the marine count. Oh, the medics was also blocking the path. Oh, all the marines get surrounded by the mad Zergling, and Dandy couldn't hold up because the medics were blocking the path, and we hearing some scanners. I think this is gonna be the GG recall. I feel like that's the GG recall. Yeah, Dandy can't really hold off the. Ooh, he was taking a risk and going for the factory immediately. I mean, yeah, having a factory immediately is also a great strategy, but if opponent takes a risk, I mean, if you're taking a risk and opponent goes for all in, this is one of the example we can see how Sacsri was doing the mind game, and he has been showing, yeah, I'm a Mura man, but hey, I'm not just a Mura man, I can go lurker all in, and he showed those 3 lurkers with mass Zergling and go for the counter move, and yeah, Dandy pretty much misread information there, so that's a bad play, but still it's okay. It's 4-2. Sacsri is still leading, but if Dandy wins game number 7, 8, 9, he will be winning the series. But now it is time for Dandy to choose map, and Dandy decided to play on Revolver instead. That's interesting. I thought Revolver is kind of like opposite race is like the better, like more favorite because it's high ground. It's so much easier to defend. But let's go. Dandy versus Sacsri on Revolver. Alright. Spawning location in the top right, the red Terran. This is Dandy. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom right, the blue Zerg. This is Sacsri. And now we're gonna be seeing Sacsri will be sending that overlord towards to the right direction. So far nothing is going crazy, but we have seen Royal against Hero. Royal has gone for that ARAX into 1-1-1 strategy. But I guess Dandy is not interested of doing it. He's gonna be putting down the 9 depot immediately. And that's some delayed depot, I would say, like 152 mineral and building a depot. I would say that's really delayed. But anyways, Sacsri is gonna be playing standard, so far nothing is going crazy. Overlord, but let's see whether he's gonna go for overpull. But no overpull. And I'm looking at my eyes carefully whether he's gonna go for pull first, but never mind. Not a pull first. I guess he's satisfied that 12 pull build did work for him. And here's the hatchery being morphed at the net. And so far nothing is crazy. Dandy is also not taking the extractor. Taking the Vespine geyser for the refinery. And we see Sacsri has queued up the drum count to 13. So let's see what he's planning for. Ah, so he let 12 hatchery into 2 more drone into an extractor, but I think extractor is it's not slightly, it's a lot delayed than what what it usually is. Yeah, so now Dendy's gonna be getting all those intel. Once again, 15 command center. From the last game, the lurkers with Zerging all in was pretty much hurting him a lot because he kind of misread the information and how slow his academy was, the steam pack, everything was somewhat delayed. So let's see, the scouting SCV is still alive, full HP. Their attack on the way for Sacsri as well. The scouting SCV hasn't taken any damage. Like normally when Terran does the scout and Zerg is really stubborn doing all those drum micro and try to lower down the SCV's HP. But it's not going to be working out so well against someone who lives geographically a farther distance than playing against the other users who live in Korea. Yeah, the scouting SCV has been surviving so long. I mean, now he's getting all the intel, so now this is gonna be giving him a lot of information. I got distracted. I was checking some message here. But we see, once again, inner 3 hatchery. And now Sacsri will be putting down the spire. Four Zerglings are out. But that's a lot of marine, and now this is the right time of getting the academy. So whenever you get this academy really fast, your steam pack is really fast, and complex station, all of your tech building just becomes faster and faster. But I think Sacsri decided to play safe. He'll be putting down 2 sunken colony. Okay, 2 sunken colony on the way because Sacsri didn't get that metabolic boost. Okay, 2 sunken colony will finish. Now the spire is not done yet for Sacsri. Yeah, I think Spire Tech seems really delayed. I mean, 5 minutes 30 seconds, and now this is the first scan. That then he gets to see how late the Spire was, and +1 now started. He definitely didn't forget about the the range upgrade for the Marine. And let's see how it will be played. So double fiber will scout. So double scout for Dendy here. Putting some missile turret at the net as well. Range upgrade is not going to be completed. Here's the Noble Lord. Okay, now here's the 8 meters will be out on the map. So Dendy's reading the map really, Dendy's really reading the play absolutely great right now. And now with that number of 8 meter, 9 meter, with the +1 attack with the Hydra then follow up. I think Sacsri is just going to be going for the dive in here, but only 1 missile remaining. Oh no, I think this is just going to be the kill move here. Missile turret falls. SCV gets picked up. 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 3 more. Oh. 6, 7. Wow. Ooh, so the last Michael wasn't so great, but okay, he just found another weaknesses, another weak spot that he was just gonna be picking up more SCV and some marine as well, and now Sacsri actually caught up on worker count. Okay, so now Dandy's in a little bit of a trouble. He did lose all those Mesotrade and SCV. Marines are pretty much getting healed by those two medics. We hear some scanners by Dandy checking how fast the tech is. Queen's Nest and Hydroden. So he should be slowly figuring out what's going on by Sacsri, but Sacsri is not going to be letting Dandy to feel comfortable in this game. He just picked up those two missiles and just ran away. That's an interesting missile turret placement at the high ground. And more Marines are getting picked up, SCVs as well. And now this is the bad part. I mean, this high ground missile turret is also nice, but is it actually kind of helpful? But I would say no, and this number of Bermuda, it just trades so well. Ooh. Okay. We'll be seeing Sacsri will be morphing for lurkers. 3 Hydralisks are also here too. Okay, Sacsri will be just picking up some eggs. And nothing is going crazy, but we see Sacsri is just gonna be going for heavy worker count. 43 already. Okay, here's some mirrorless with the double lurkers, but really fall for it. I think he's trying to bait. Oh no, he's trying to. Oh, yeah, those lurkers are pretty much borrowed, and Dandy needs to be careful. He's just gonna be picking up some marines and kind of force Dandy to move here once again, and now those lurkers are also out too. More lurkers should be okay. He does use the scan. Ooh, so that was a lucky move. But when we look at the worker count, 47 versus 39, it's still not looking great. But what we can be still looking at this game is how well Dandy can fight in the middle or also bust. Sacsri is natural, but the high ground sunken is kind of like really strong. I feel like sunkens are kind of like designed for defending so well. And there are 4 lurkers. 4 lurkers are trying to buy some time, and that's a lot of kills at the last one spine attack. Okay, another tank goes down. 3 lurkers are okay. 2 lurkers got picked off. Yeah, we see Dandy is pretty much squeezing all of his money and try to go for a gold move here. Finally, he does get the vessel, so that is gonna definitely help him. The number of mutants is so large, and high ground lurkers is pretty much underrated. You cannot beat it. High ground lurkers are always scary. +1 attack did finish, but +1 armor is about to be done. Another swarm. Swarm connecting towards to. Oh, he's about to pick off the vessel. Gotta be careful. More Zerglings and more Defiler is also coming, and Sacsri is on point on this game. Like, he's taking on the expansion. This is gonna be total 4 gas by Sacsri in next 1 or 2 more minutes. But we see Sacsri is gonna go for the backstab here, using nice Dark Swarm. Defile is pretty much doing their job. Ooh, fire bats are killing those lurkers. I feel like those lurkers are weak against the fire bat on Dark Swarm. Yeah, losing Overlord here and there is not good, but at the same time we're gonna be seeing the drop gonna be happen at the 7 o'clock main. So now the Marine Force will be attacking him. Does pick off the Defiler, but +1 armor did finish for Sacsri, and that must be the double upgrade for him. Yeah, that must be the +2 upgrade. So also getting the bonus ultra upgrade for Sacsri. Dandy is macroing really well here with the double starport, a double silencer and double starport is on the way for him. But actually, can he actually bust the net? That will be the question. We gotta be careful here. Yeah, lurkers are just pretty much running away from those. You ready? But I think he's about to. Ooh, he couldn't cast it. Yeah, that's a nice irradiate on the lurker. But one lurker is still alive. Oh, the lurker is getting picked up. But now the natural is somewhat vulnerable, but oh, that was a one nice Dark Swarm that Sacsri is barely holding off. I mean, Sacsri has a lot of larvae advantage, but he's not really using it. Like maybe he's struggling with his latency, since a lot of current pros are not used to play on this low turn rate. And those Marine Medic Force sacrificed a lot but didn't really earn anything. But we see him adding another Nidus Canal. So Sacsri really loves to connect a lot of Nidus Canal everywhere. And more of a Sunken should be going up, and once that Defiler Plague upgrade is done, he's just gonna be using it. Yeah, you'll be using the Plague. There you go. That's a nice Plague, and second Defiler had enough energy for Dark Swarm, and of course, Armor 2 didn't finish yet for Sacsri, and it's 2-1 upgrade for Dendi, so he does have the upgrade advantage, but the Eminent Force is just everywhere. Now Sacsri somehow caught up with the plague count here too. Sacsri, gotta be careful. He does get to see the dropship. Ooh. Yeah, those dropships just pretty much couldn't do anything anymore, and yeah, Sacsri just overwhelmed him. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly Dendi's mistake was. Maybe if I ever have to say Dendi's mistake, I will have to say he didn't go for double starport instead. Like he was making some C-Stink, but he wasn't really doing anything with the C-Stink here too. But we'll be moving into game number. What number is it? Can't recall. Game number 8 now. So yeah, the score is tied up to 4-3. 4-3. And Sacsri has been showing so well from game number 7 there. That was like a textbook play of him making those Mutalisk and also taking another expansion as well, and Andy was struggling defending that Muta harassment in the beginning. So that was a little bit of off by Andy, but everything else he was doing okay. But now it is time for Dendy's gonna be choosing the map. Dendy chose the map to play on circuit breakers. A lot of people back then said circuit breakers is Terran map unplayable. Protoss cannot be Terran, Zerg cannot be Terran. But let's see if whether Sacsri can actually break that jinx. Okay. So spawning location in the bottom right, the red Terran, this is Dendy. And spawning location in the bottom left, the blue Zerg, Sacsri. And so far it's Sacsri is winning this series 4-3. No, is it 4-3? I can't really keep up the score. I'm just really tired that I can't really recall. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna be seeing Sacsri is just playing so far standard, but not really standard because Sacsri is doing the reverse scout. Sacsri is going for the reverse scout here. Normally, when you're playing standard, you really want to send that first overlord scout to opponent's natural, but he's not doing that way. But at the same time, he's making the overlord. And here is the second overlord will be coming out. There it is, and also supply depot finishes for Dendy. And we gotta keep our eyes at Dendy, whether he's gonna be going for any sort of map opening once again, or it will really play Bayou. Yeah, so far nothing is being going crazy here. Then he's finally going for scout. So far nothing going crazy. No refinery. And for Sacsri, he's doing 12 hatchery once again. So 12 hatchery into 12 pool into 12 drone. So this is one of the strategy a lot of Zerg players kind of do nowadays on ASL, also on a ladder, also on spawn matches. It is called triple 12, 12 hatchery, 12 pool, and 12 extractor. So every time when you're building something, your drone disappears. So you gotta have to make another. You have to have another drone shipping morphine. So that's one right now. Sacsri is doing it for. And whenever they are doing that, 12, 12, 12, it's kind of like a highly guarantee that Zerg is most likely going to go for in base 3 hatchery. And then is going to be checking here, knowing how late the lair tech is. He's going to be looking at this base. Yeah, lair didn't even start yet. Yeah, lair started at the main base instead. And Rex expanded by Dendy. So far nothing is crazy, but we see once again refinery. So Dendy has gone for the refinery really fast. Let's see what this is for. Is he gonna go for mech build on circuit breakers? Okay, scouting SCP is still alive, so Dendy's getting all his intel collected. Okay, lair tech didn't finish yet. And he wasn't able to figure out whether that was a zerging speed or not. And now there's a hatchery on the way. And since the scouting SCP just got picked up, Dendy's immediately putting down the bunkers. So I like this. Okay, bunkers have fully loaded marine, but we'll be having 2 marine at the outside. Okay, so factory opening by Dendy. More marine production. And eBay as well. Okay, this is a Starper follow-up by Dendy. I mean, he's doing 1-1-1. Okay, this sort of a 1-1-1 strategy. I haven't seen it. But let's see how it's going to be worked out. And Sacsri is just going to be constantly queuing up more drone. So far nothing is crazy. Dendy has made bonus marine production here. I think he just wants to feel secured here. But okay, this is not gonna be a 1-1-1, but Valkyrie opening in the beginning. Finally adding some missile turret as well. Academy is going up. And so far nothing is going crazy. I'll say this is going to be the +1 attack on the way for Sacsri. And for Sacsri's point of view, he can't really tell whether this is going to be the bio build or M&M build, or oh, his M&M is so passive. Maybe it is +1 4 racks, +1 5 racks, just like those previous games. And I think Valkyrie is just going to be out of his mind. Here is the Mutalisk, was about to go inside. Wasn't even able to pick up so much about SCV. And whenever Zerg has number of Mutalisks ready, that's the time a lot of Zerg players kind of like to make more of a drone count. But let's see, yeah, that is, ooh, Scourge. So Sacsri, instead of making drone, he decided to make some Scourge because he saw the Valkyrie opening. Picking up 1, 2, 4 marine, 5 marine, wow. And they are just purely A Mura only. A Mura micro picking up 5 marine like that. That was just scary, I would say. Okay, now this is time picking up the Valkyrie. 1 Valkyrie will go down. Oh, it's kind of hurting to see how much of a Valkyrie has got picked up. Like, it's still 1, but whenever Terran has a lot of Valkyrie, that's the time the Valkyrie becomes so scary. But just a single Valkyrie, he's not gonna be afraid of it, and he does not connect any of Scourge to the Valkyrie. So Dandy was microing the M&M so well and saved up his Valkyrie there. And once again, same strategy. Lurker is on the way for Sacsri. More drone. Here is the A Mura with 2 Scourges. But gotta be careful if you lose lots of Mura. That's the time. Turn is kind of like go timing. And go for drop or any sort of a maybe some like missiles as well, but we see there are a lot of Valkyries already out, and Lurker should be morphing more momentarily, but he can't really yet. Maybe the Lurker is not done yet. Okay, Lurker upgrade is done. Wow, that is definitely a lot of drones has been transferred, and now this A Mutalisk will be just run home and try to just defend and secure this each expansion. We heard some scan going off. Scan at 11 o'clock and also at the 7 o'clock. But thing is, I mean, those double sunken and also high ground lurkers is just like nearly impossible. And in order to pick up this Valkyrie, you gotta use some Mura or also like nice Scourge micro and pick up those Valkyrie instantly. But M&M is constantly coming over here at the 11 o'clock for some reason. Is this a bust? No, I don't think he can go for the bust. He does use the scan to figure out how much of a lurkers are there. So he did mess up there. But we see now Sacsri is just powering it up. He's powering up all of the drone count. And he's ahead of worker count, to be honest. I mean, Dandy is lacking with the SCV count, I would say. And he does have the +1 attack, and +2 didn't start yet. And same thing for Sacsri, that he doesn't have any armor upgrade. But 8 Marines are pretty much trapped. Yeah, all these Marines gets picked up, and even dropship maybe. Yeah, dropship gets picked off. Yeah, I mean, those pressure was nice, but he wasn't really earning much. But now I guess Dandy will be retreating. And here's the first vessel, just came out with 73 energy. So that is definitely a good sign, but you know, Sacsri is rotating some lurkers and zerglings for the backstab here. And look at this, oh, he just have the consume upgrade on time. He should, I'm pretty sure he will be using some overload to cover it. Or maybe he's not interested of doing it yet, but here's the Zergling with the Defiler will come. And Defiler does not get sniped. Oh my god, so that was really, really close. I mean, once Zerg also like making a bridge of this orange cloud and start forcing Dundee to lift up the command center, that is also a bad sign. But here's the M&M is standing, and 2 dropships were moving out. Okay, it was a single one, but yeah, if there's two dropship, like 3 dropship, Terran can actually also like doom drop at opponent's main base. And here's what we're gonna be seeing. Scourges are also waiting. Yeah, dropship is not moving actively because you gotta defend this single fiber harassment. Yeah, the lurker does have +1 armor. That's the time it's but that is the time it is kind of not looking great for Terran. And another plagued on M&M. Ooh, so that will be hurting him a lot. Here are the 2 lurkers are pretty much holding up the ramp. Both of the players are slowly moving into the late game here. Late game transition. Yeah, nothing is going crazy beside the 9-day expansion, but that's a nice erradiate. Nice erradiate on the Defiler, but you did lose your you just did lose the Science Vessel like that, so that's not good. But here's another true dropship. Will be going for the counter attack, but the Defiler was sitting there. I think he saw it. Yeah, he has all the army ready here. Yeah, those lurkers are pretty much buying some time at the net, so well. Yeah, the M&M is just kind of looking so small. So I guess Dandy will be just taking some risk and go for the drop. But now all the overlord placement is just so well positioned that he can pretty much see everything. Okay, another 2 dropship. I'll just pick up one again. And now every single dropship cost a lot of. It's not a lot of Vespene gas, just like Science Vessel, but you're losing your time to make more vessels. And here's the move. Ooh, a lot of units just got picked off here. I don't see any lurkers here. He might have to borrow. Yeah, so far nothing is going crazy. So something got explode, so that was a command center. And that Zergling has a kill. That means Dandy wasn't looking at his mineral expansion. Mineral expansion was taking so much damage by the single Zergling, pretty much. Either forced Dandy or maybe got killed on that one. But we see finally Sacsri will be adding another extractor. More Zerglings are coming out. That is just looking scary, I would say. So Sacsri is about to move out, but the father is moving out independently. That's somewhat dangerous because Eminem is everywhere, about to eat up this vessel. One more plane. Oh, I don't know if he cast it, but that's a nice one. And the Night is gonna all go down. The 11 o'clock Night is somewhat vulnerable, but +2 just got kicked in. The armor 4 Ultralisk is looking scary. Oh, look at that sexy Mutameko. This is literally picked up all those vessel like that here. And then he is powering it up with 8 racks macro. But at the same time, Sacsri does have the supply lead here. That's a high. That's really high supply lead. And in order to kill this massive Eclipse, you gotta have a lot of sentinel supply. Now here's the double nice irradiate. To upgrade against armor 2. So that was a 1-2 upgrade for Sacsri, and he's gonna go for the 5, but you gotta use the plague. Yeah, there's one nice plague. But these ultras are pretty much buying some time, so well, I mean, a lot of people think, oh, okay, I have even matchups. That's good, but it really isn't. I mean, look at this, like the number of ultras is just everywhere. And now, this just kind of looks unstoppable. And then they couldn't really keep up the game anymore because he lost the majority of his army. He lost the majority of his army that he can't really do anything for the next move. And he also had such a low vessel count too. I mean, the vessel count, I feel like from game number 8 that what we just have seen, he was kind of like lacking. He was lacking with the number of marine like the marine and not having a great position, and that was way too many Valkyries, I would say. I mean, affording so much of Valkyries just to counter the Mutameko. Oh, Muta, but that's great. Only against Muta is like a counter it, but if just like how Sacsri was playing, he avoids the Muta versus Valkyrie, like going for the Lurker upgrade immediately. He just secures everything. Nicely done. And since Dandy lost the game, he will be choosing the one more map once again. It is going to be Optimizer. We haven't get to see the Optimizer yet. So game number 9. It is going to be Dandy versus Sacsri on Optimizer. And I wanted to say Dandy was playing so well. He was playing so well. It was like 3-4, but that couple of mistakes with Valkyrie pretty much abandoned him and couldn't really manage to save his Valkyrie. And now we're gonna be seeing the old map. It is Optimizer, and it is Dandy versus Sacsri. Dandy spawned at the top left, the red Terran. This is Dandy. And the other side of the player spawning location, the bottom left of the blue Zerg. This is Sacsri. And Sacsri is making the drone, and he has won 5 games. So in this kind of international battle of the 9 games series, Sacsri did win, but it is somewhat impressive to say Dandy took off few games against Sacsri. And we get to see Dandy is sending out 2 SCVs. Is this BBS? Yeah, it is gonna be BBS. So here's the first barracks at the middle, second barracks at the middle as well, and Sacsri hasn't gone for pull first yet. Okay, maybe it might be a different scenario if he has gone for 12 pull, but really go for 12 pull? I'm not sure whether he will. No, he's not interested. He's not interested of going for 12 pull. So Sacsri has won 5 games and it's 5-3. So he's just gonna be taking a risk and going for the spot. Instead of a spawning pool, he will go for hatchery here once again, and double barracks in the middle. Dandy is taking a risk, going for BBS. I like this. I mean, taking off like few games against actual pro level player, it's just amazing. And now we see him sending out the drone towards the 11 o'clock side and about to put. Ooh, 13 drone. 13. So he had 13 drone into spawning pool. So 13 pool. That is much harder. I mean, now he gets to see the 11 o'clock. Oh my god, you have such a few worker count. So now he immediately realized, oh, this has to be something. This has to be cheese. So he's gonna be immediately canceling the extractor and pulling some drone. And let's see how much of a drone he will be pulling off. Yeah, he pulled out 7 and a few more drones. Okay, that is going to be total 10. Let's look at the micro battle. I know it is going to be definitely hard for Sacsri. Okay, 11 drone total, so he did lose 1 drone. Another one. Oh, that's so far nice drone micro. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, like this is fantastic drone micro that right now we're seeing from Sacsri. He did pick up all the marine, which is pure drone micro, and none of the marine just survived and he couldn't get it. But there are the 6 drones split and try to surround the marine, but I think the Zerglings just came out on time, so he's just gonna be ignoring the SCVs. Okay, here are more Zerglings just came out. Wow, I cannot believe Sacsri actually held this. But there are more marines or backup marines are about to support here. Here's Dandy mining the main base with 5 SCV. And Sacsri is mining the base with the 3 drone here. More Zerglings are coming out and Zerglings are going to be focused targeting on the bunker. And not enough time to repair. Oh, the number of Zerglings is so high. 8 Zerglings and okay, 12 Zerglings total. But with this 4 SCV support, I think Dandy, if he shows some like a miracle micro, he can still do it, but this is looking just so insane. But ooh, okay, Lings are split at 8 Marines with the 4 SCV, but really able to surround. Okay, here's the attack mode. Right now we're seeing a lot of Zerglings are getting. Okay, oh no, all those Marines were so low HP, and now this is not looking great. 2 Zerglings are gonna be running away, and I think it's not gonna be. This Zergling does not need to fight against those SCV. He can just run to all the way to 11 o'clock to Dandy's main base, and he definitely knows Dandy has no future for the backup plan. He can go for the backstab here. And the 6 Zerglings are going to be picking up the rest of the Marine, and 2 Zerglings will go for the counterattack, and Dandy, he almost had this game. Dandy had this game, but he messed it up so hard. Or I can say like the other way. Sacsri's drone micro, like I never have seen someone doing the drone micro like that. Like whenever it is BBS versus 12 hatchery, it's like 99.9% Terran's gonna win the game. I thought Dandy was gonna be winning this game number 9 for the last game. Like he will be winning game number 9 and beating Sacsri. Or I should say losing to Sacsri of 5-4, but oh, that was, I don't know what that was, but then they made such a big mistake that he lost all of the Marine before having some Marine inside of the bunker there, so that was painful to watch. And Sacsri showed that that was a pro level of drone micro by him, so that was a fantastic play. for Sacsri as well. So that was a total 9 games what we just have seen between these two players. And let me pull out the schedule here and show you guys real quick. So so today was Dandy versus Sacsri. Dandy lost to Sacsri. What is it? 3-6. That was 3-6, I think. Yeah, I cannot really count today. Yeah, that must be 3-6. But yeah, that was a really good try by Dandy. So that was a good try for Dandy here. And the next match is gonna be Bonyth versus Ample. That is gonna be the next week, and it's gonna be casted at the same time as well. We'll be coming back for next week. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.